And so you can sometimes balance it like that, but for the most part, I am very conscious now these days about, um, yes, Notorious, you have to be conscious about search traffic. Um, I use ChatGPT to help do a little bit of analysis too for that kind of stuff. OSRS? What is OSRS, Red Dragon? The number one tip I can give you, Notorious, since if you're focused on content creation above streaming, for a very long time I called myself a content creator. I still do, because my number one revenue source is still content creation, not streaming. Streaming revenue is going up. It is nowhere near. I do need to look at the August analytics, but typically I make about 80%, 80 to 85% of my revenue from ads, not from streams and memberships and donations and subscriptions and bits and cheers and all that stuff. It's mostly from ad revenue. So you have to be conscious of how your YouTube videos are doing in the algorithm. And it is very important that you do your keyword research. And also, you know, there are ways that you can look at what other people are doing, and there is nothing wrong with finding a video that you see that someone did which got 50,000 views within the last 4 months, figuring out how to make a copy of that. But make it your own, make it in your style. But if like let's say it's No Man's Sky and someone has a video that's like base building for beginners, right? And you need to focus on what's their title, what's their thumbnail, what's their description. And then you need to replicate that. Change the title, change the description, and make your own thumbnail, but replicate that video in your style. It will do well in the algorithm. It might take a little bit, but what that'll do is it'll put it out there, and if it's similar enough, when people watch that video, the algorithm will recommend them your video because it's similar enough in topic. So you're looking for big videos that talk about the things that you want to make content around and mirror what they're doing. That's a great strategy to use. It's low hanging fruit. You don't have to put a lot of time and effort into it, and you will get very good long term results off of that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a walker on the base. Holy shit, guys. There's an ATST on the base. Oh shit, I need to pay attention to the time, guys. I'm having so much fun. I'm like 3 hours in. What time is it? I need to check with Chris, guys. Hang on. I didn't realize I'm having so much fun talking and streaming. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I do need to check in with my wife for a minute to make sure that she doesn't need anything. She may have gone to bed because she was building that clothes thing for like 4 hours outside with a handsaw and hammers. Give me a minute. She's in TikTok mode on bed, so we're good to go, guys. We're gonna at the very least we're gonna wrap up this mission. Welcome Butter Body over on Twitch. Crazy names, man. All right, let's do this. I think. But yeah, Nuftorious, my I've always primarily focused on content creation because the thing with streaming is it's very dependent upon the audience. You have to have a big enough audience for the revenue to pay anything, and also you can by the way, this is me saying huge shout out to all of you who do subscriptions and everything else. Bits, cheers, subs, memberships, super chats, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, those are awesome, and it factors into my bills being paid. So thank you so much for that. But the reality is everyone's income does this. And everybody's got different expenses. Hard times happen. Some months people can contribute, other months they can't. Some months, we've all been there. It's some months we're good. We've got Amazon, Netflix, Hulu all rolling. Other months it's like, you know what, I got to cut back on the subscriptions. Money's a little tight. Lost my job. Mom needs help. Sister needs help. So from a content creator's perspective, ad revenue is stable income because it's not dependent on the fluctuation of inflation and jobs and everything else. You have to have a huge audience as a streamer to be able to generate enough revenue to live off of. Like 150, 200 people watching your streams, those kind of numbers. I don't have those kind of numbers. We do 35 to 45, I think right now is about our average. Depends, like in the mornings I'll get about 60 because we have a crossover from our European audience members. So, right now for where I'm at, 60 people on my streams between YouTube and Twitch is a good number. But this is what the revenue looks like from streams based on the numbers you have in the streams and based on people's ability to contribute, through memberships and stuff. Whereas content creation is stable because as long as you're cranking out content and as long as you're doing things that are good for the algorithm, your revenue numbers will go up. And that's a trackable data source. You can actually track that and you can plan around it and you can analyze it. And there's I've got data sheets that show going from $13 a day in ad revenue up to, we start at $3 a day in ad revenue and then growing to $7 a day in ad revenue and then $13 a day in ad revenue and then $22 a day in ad revenue and then getting up to $30 a day in ad revenue and $37 a day and then $44 and then you can constantly track. It's always going up as long as you are producing consistently for the algorithm. That's what that graph will look like on YouTube. Whereas streams can do this because it's going to be is everybody happy with the game that you're playing right now? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Christmas time, people generally don't have a lot of additional revenue to be throwing away on memberships on YouTube and Twitch and stuff because they're supporting their family and the holiday season. And also Black Friday season, people are looking for good deals to buy televisions and laptops, not to spend on YouTubers and Twitch subscriptions. So you'll see this with the stream stuff. So definitely focus on content creation. That's a good base to have. And it's funny, we talked about this before. A lot of people are like, you did it backwards, Ren, because most people do streaming first and then they go content creation. And I did content creation first and then streaming was always supplementary because for me, I wanted that solid base of revenue in place. I don't trust that thing. How far away can it see? Yeah, that's a struggle bus that you'll have to get over, Nuftorious.
Stay quiet, Nix.
And as you get better as a content creator, you'll figure it out. You'll learn how to start doing more. Like I said, I have a routine. So here's what I would recommend you. You're saying you're struggling with World of Warcraft and how to make content around it right now. That's an easy one. World of Warcraft is easy. Whatever class you're playing, go look at other people's guides for the class that you're playing and make those guides, but make them your own. Make your own version of those. Are you playing a druid? What are other people's druid guides? Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, subscription over on Twitch, Red Dragon. So you can always start off with like low-level druid guide, mid-level druid guide, high-level druid guide. You can make 3 guides. Here's my talent spec. Show off your talent spec. But think about the title. Like, you know, I don't know what you're playing, but like, like I like to do the new player guides because they're easy and new players are always looking for things. So you can always do something like newbie's guide to the druid class. So I always play a lot of games from the newbie perspective, and I always tell people, hey, welcome to my beginner's guide to this game, to this thing. I'm a beginner. I'm telling you my perspective. I literally just narrate my journey, and those become guides on the internet. How do we take care of this stupid probe droid? Can I hit it with a... I don't know how to take care of a probe droid other than my plasma. Yeah, for sure, Untouchable Wolf. Content creation is the way to go. Can I not grip onto that wall? Huh. That pissed off somebody. Let's see if they come. Okay, yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's reload. Because I have a series of guides that I make for every game I play. And I don't know if you might have missed that earlier because of ads on Twitch or something, but like anytime I play a game, within the first 5 hours, I make an early thoughts video. Guaranteed piece of content. People are going to listen to that no matter what game it is because it's like, oh, this person has some thoughts around this game. So if you've been playing World of Warcraft or you're just getting into it, make an early thoughts video. You know, whatever your brand title is, mine is Renfail. So it's like Renfail's early thoughts on this game. And my thumbnail will say like, my early thoughts. That's an easy video to make. It takes 15-20 minutes and it's just you rambling into the microphone. Oh Jesus, how am I gonna make that gap? I'm missing something here. They won't let me climb that wall. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm gonna load one more time. I didn't see the stupid grapple hook point above. Alright, we're good now. Also very important is you gotta have your socials. You need a TikTok account, you need an X account, you need a Facebook account, you need an Instagram account. And you're gonna have to make shorts around your content. And you use the shorts to promote your content. And it's time. Time is money. But you gotta make clips of your content and get that out on social media to promote your YouTube videos. Question is, I don't know where that stupid... Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, the stealth missions could be pretty rough, Jilly. It's definitely a challenge part of this game. I don't think I can figure this out in one go. We know that it's not one of those, so let's... Okay, it can't be either of those three. I probably could have figured out one without spending that. Hold that thought. This last one can't be any of it, so it can't be the square, it can't be this, and it's got to be that. Okay, so this can't be that. That goes over there. It could be any one of these. Alright, so then this just becomes... Boom. Right, Red Dragon. So many people think you can just jump on YouTube and make money. As a general rule, every channel that I've seen, unless you're like running an OnlyFans account and like doing something provocative with your YouTube channel, it takes 2 to 3 years to get it to the point where you can get it like reliably generating like a revenue stream. I don't believe in any of the people who are like, you know, here's how to make $5,000 a month on YouTube within 6 months. That kind of shit is just not, as a general rule, you're either doing something extremely sketchy or they're talking about really niche markets which are hard to find, and they're not going to be things that you want to do.
It'd probably be near an engineering area, but somewhere a little more secure. Maybe look for an office, a smaller room.
So, yeah. It's just if you can put in the time to grind it out, you can make it. Butter says, love your content. It's nice how you mentioned the struggles of content creation last stream while also giving your own thoughts. Do you think you're ever going to use the photo mode sometimes? Not yet. Because I pull photos out of my streams to use for my thumbnails. So I don't really worry about the photo mode so much because I'm not worried about putting up beautiful screenshots on social media. Occasionally, if I see something really cool, I will take a photo of it with photo mode because I'll use that as a YouTube thumbnail. But for the most part, I just pull my images from the streams because I need my face on them for branding. So. Well, there are definitely unicorns who can make that happen on YouTube, Red Dragon, but the unicorn is not the example you should be looking at. It's look for the people who are actually doing it for a living. Figure out, what do they have. I don't give advice out too often. I don't mind doing it occasionally on the streams, but I usually keep this stuff locked behind the YouTube paywall for membership stuff because we do have a series where I talk about like the revenue for the channels, and we have analytics reports that we do every few months because that kind of stuff is like I work my ass off, and so it's like why sell the cow when you can sell the milk kind of thing. And my job is not me teaching people how to do stuff. Like I haven't done consultations in years, and I have no desire to do consultations anymore.
Next.
Like literally my job before this, before I got into like game dev and content creation, everything else, was travel blogging, content creation, marketing consultations, public speaking. Did a lot of marketing consultations and brand building. We used to run workshops, but yeah, it's just time and effort. Community can be important. That's one of the reasons I keep MMOs as like a back part of what I do. They're not the main part of what I do, but like one of the reasons I make sure to keep Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars Republic and then our World of Warcraft gaming community together is because for 10 years now, even before I was doing this for content creation, just for generating pre-order sales for like the various game projects I've worked on, having a community that I go play games with, those people by the default end up becoming valuable community members who contribute to the views and success of all these different things. And some of those people turn into customers who love what you do, and so they buy your products. community stuff is important from a business perspective if you want it to be. But you can also completely ignore it and go for the hang on, it wants me to do something over here. Do I want to go? I don't want to go up. I want to go down.
Copy that. Not my sector, not my
Someone
problem.
nearby?
Not my sector, not my problem.
My squad ran into some pikes looking for a fight. We sure gave them one.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's 3. That's why I was fucking it up. There it is. That's the second or third time that's happened to me. You get a little ahead of yourself. Is that a data pad? Gorak Palace.
My optics
Together
are
class
acting up
11
again.
power core.
You got that right.
See something?
I don't know where this is gonna go.
Status report. Over.
No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ha 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 ha!
Why do I have to spend my whole day dealing with criminals?
Shit, those are stormtroopers. I'm so paranoid right now. Is this thing not gonna
All
move?
clear in this sector. Over.
Got something, bud?
I thought I was gonna be able to move
One time I
this.
was out on patrol and this huge beast knocked me right
What's
off
up,
my
honey?
feeder. If it weren't for the armor, I'd be dead.
You waking up? You wanna go in the chair? Hang on, let me get my stuff off the chair.
Copy that.
You comfy? Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
You better have the spot cable ready when I get
And
back.
honestly, I'm terrified to go any direction.
I heard the Navy's taking in new recruits.
Man, it's right in that room. What I need is for those 3 guys to wander away. Thank you.
Roger that. We'll report in if I see anything.
These criminals need to learn their place.
You're right.
Fuck, those guys are just gonna keep wandering back and forth, aren't they?
Nothing to report. Stand by.
Do we have any officials coming in? What was that?
Oh no, somebody saw something.
We have a hostile!
They see us next.
Alright, they saw me. I'm screwed. I wonder what the checkpoint is. Here, let me go out and get shot. I don't mind being wanted for the moment.
787. Neutralize the target immediately.
God, is there no other way in or out of here? I'm screwed. Ah.
Not bad, eh, Nix?
All
It's,
units,
where the
please
heck is
respond.
this?
Dangerous fugitive in your sector. Keep looking. She's got to be taken out.
Someone around, Nix?
God, they're totally on high alert right now.
Target has been lost. Return to
What?
your stations.
They abandoned their search. All right. All right. All right. All right. Cool. Oh no!
Come on!
Come on, peek your head around the corner. In the back.
Understood, TK-4965.
Head down!
Permission to use force. Neutralize the target.
Somewhere we're going quiet, Nix.
Switch? No!
Good work, buddy.
All right, I hit the wrong button. Cool. Oh, it put me all the way out here, and it ditched my credits. It didn't give me a checkpoint that whole way. Well, I'll tell you what. That's a great point to load my previous save and call it a night, guys. Because I'm 3.5 hours in, which means I did 4.5 hours earlier today, 3.5 hours now. So I just did like 8 hours of streaming today, and my voice is shot. And tomorrow's Friday, so we're definitely coming back and playing more tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's going to be a normal start time, though, guys. 11 a.m. Start time. But I do have videos programmed out. I've got a video going live at 9, 10, 11 tonight. And then tomorrow morning, starting at 5 a.m., we've got videos already programmed out. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, don't forget all the day-to-day stuff happens over on YouTube. So I've got No Man's Sky. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., bright and early. We got a video on Dragon Age Veilguard. They did a new companions page on their website. So we talk about all the different companions for Dragon Age Veilguard, who I'm going to be romancing, who I'm taking through my first playthrough, and who I'm going to be taking through my second playthrough. And then tomorrow afternoon, I've already got programmed in my episode on the space exploration of this game, which I absolutely love. And then in between there is a whole bunch of other stuff of like clips and Let's Play stuff and No Man's Sky and Star Wars Outlaws. And tomorrow morning also, I gotta watch it first, but my agenda first thing in the morning, my alarm goes off at 4. I'm literally getting up, making coffee, and watching episode 2 of Rings of Power to get the review out by 8 a.m. Central. So I should have the review for episode 2 of Rings of Power season 2 out tomorrow morning first thing. And then the rest of the day begins, and we'll do it all over again. Thanks for hanging out for the extra stream tonight, everybody. Thanks for the subscriptions, the memberships. Everybody did some donations tonight. Appreciate that. Some donated memberships on YouTube this evening. If you are a new member on YouTube, don't forget to check out the member videos. There is a section. There's a whole big backlog if you want to dive into it. Oh, my voice is just... I'll go drink some honey tea and I'll be fine. I've got the voice of a 75-year-old smoker. All right, see you guys tomorrow. May the force be with you.